I want a candy bar. Put it in me now. Hello and welcome. I am Usenga and thank you for joining me. So we're on our way to talk to Mr. Tong Si Hong here. First, we're gonna loot his office, of course. Read his book. The Use of Neuromuscular Facilitation Systems by Hugh Darrow, from 2019. The concept of a neuromuscular facilitator module is essentially one of an enhanced system that allows a human being to exceed normal reflex delay to literally move at the speed of thought. Pressure signals are transmitted through biosynthetic circuits from a web of augmentation elements to enhance dexterity, muscle control, balance, and other related abilities. A core unit, a central governor, if you will, works in concert with a series of distributed submodules implanted at key nerve junctions in the user's limbs and elsewhere among the implantee's vestibular structure. These in turn coordinate wirelessly with a strata of bioplastic discs located along the line of the spine. In the neuromuscular facilitator module, beds in what? To the implantee's neural pattern. Beds in? What does that fucking mean? Beds in to the implantee's neural pattern and becomes a functioning part of the user's body. Experience will allow them to increase electrical neuron stimuli beyond initial states and thus raise the levels of corporeal control, sensory function, and agility to even greater heights. Okay. Fake nerves feel better.
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong?
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Of course I'm still
Why
in business.
wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes.
I already
Make sure
knew
you
this.
leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else. That's all you get from me, Lawai. Capsule 301.
So, like,
Alice Garden
I already
Pods,
knew
that's
this,
where
right?
I-
Like, there was some guy like, oh, the Dutchman's over
You
there.
make sure Van
Like,
Bruggen
fuck.
stays healthy, or my boys pay you a visit.
I'll murder your entire fucking family, okay? You're gonna fucking die in a fire, you shithole.
You make sure Van Bruggen stays
Fuck you.
healthy, or my boys pay you a visit.
I wonder if I'd get in trouble for actually blowing him up. Oh, man. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna go...
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
What are you doing at the pods, woman?
You got a favor?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But alright, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Of course.
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's
Yeah.
a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector.
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Bow Tower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy augs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Very well. City hubs feature hidden side quests that can be triggered by talking to the right people. Of course. Main quest. This is where we're going. Right? Right? Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Stashed away in a hotel, Pupisaki, call it Alice Garden Pods. If you want to know who hired, whatever, let's see how to do that. I am gonna decide. Stupid fucking arm. I am gonna do the side quest, just not at this moment. Not yet, at least. Remember to use nutrients to replenish your energy. Compiling data.
他火热的气息可以把你传呼到的。
你好. How do you say hello in Korean? I know I'm in China, but like, you know, konnichiwa.
Jensen,
Fair day.
I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
No.
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that casing out on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it.
Yeah?
I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes, a friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I
'Cause
know
I
Van
am.
Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Mole, 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 mole.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance.
Yeah?
Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Murder him. Murder him. Okay. I can murder people.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at LIM for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays LIM does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poisoned, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, big-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than
nice
that.
joke.
He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for LIM. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
Yeah.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Limb Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, limb details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Okay.
We as a species stepped up to make things better.
Where the fuck am I? Where's the stairs at?
To modify ocean
This way, right?
through a
No.
combination of iron
Fuck.
seeding and geothermal management.
Shut up! Where the... There it is, okay. This guy's a fucking asshole.
Let me stop you right there.
Stop you, okay, buddy.
Fun in the city?
Try
Try
that
that.
one. Is it up more? Is it up more? Yeah.
Go to the Honghua Hotel.
Log on to www.
S3. Is that downstairs?
This is Eliza Cassan.
No. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Right. Should David Sarif be wary of China? Interesting question. My instant reaction is, of course, he should. Everyone should be wary.
Rooftop pitfall claim another. Evelyn Karma, a young woman in her early 20s, became one of the latest. Can you shut the fuck up?
Took over TYM. I feel weird even talking about this because when it's all said and done, both Sarif
Can you
and
shut up,
Zhao are cut
please?
from the same cloth.
Here. Fuck you, radio. Latest victim claimed by the death of the Yuxiao rooftops, with other authorities clamoring for stricter control regulations and zoning permits. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn had been celebrating with her boyfriend before the incident occurred. A witness, whose identity was not released, claims she slipped and fell while descending one of the many staircases that connected the Yuxiao and Qui-Gon rooftops with Poopsock Street below. Police believe alcohol or drugs may have influenced the fatal accident. but officials claim the tragedy could have been avoided entirely if laws were different. With elections just around the corner, Evelyn's death will no doubt spark a host of new debates and controversy concerning city-wide safety regulations, rooftop-related injuries, and death. Deaths have steadily risen in the last 5 years and make up over 60% of all recorded accidental fatalities each year. Jesus. Okay. Now I'll read the Fly Girl, the limb contact, can't read. Limb contact has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window of opportunity is or how long it will remain open to us, but it's the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully we can trust him. He holds the biggest piece of this puzzle. I'm sorry, I can't be any more help on this. As such, it pains me to see Lee walk. My hands are tied. As much as it pains... God, dude. Read better! Read better! Usenga? If my superiors found out I was even talking about this, he'd have my badge. I've attached a copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. The original transcript has been partially gutted by IID. As you will no doubt see, the autopsy report should help fill in the blanks. P.S. You owe me a pocket secretary. Case number LH2027-00471E. Incident. 23-year-old Caucasian female. Dead on arrival. Is that what DOA means? I think so, right? From probable fall downstairs. Only witness his boyfriend, who was found at scene. Victims, Evelyn Carmichael. Injuries sustained. Severe head trauma. Cranial lacerations. Internal bleeding/swelling. Likely cause of death. Suspects, Lee Hong. Details on citation needed at approximately 23-hour 11:49. Personnel from the Dildo Socks responded to a distressed call from suspect 209 Lee Hong, recording blah blah blah. Upon arrival at the scene, the responding officer witnessed victim Evelyn Carmichael on the ground near citation needed. See blah 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 blah. Victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased at approximately go away. Sorry, I got a text message from someone. Fucking nuggets. 12:02. Victim was transported to redacted for further evaluation and possible treatment. No. Suspects wearing a shirt covered in what appears to be the victim's blood was questioned by responding officer Sergeant Meiji. Suspect was visibly distressed, claiming victim had been drinking prior to the incident and had fallen. Redacted. Suspect was tested, confirmed suspicion of intoxication. Suspect was then detained and transported to redacted for further questioning after EMT unit cleared him for release. Suspect later claimed incident occurred moments before the call to the cops, roughly between 11:40 and 11:45. Further screenings and urinalysis revealed narcotics element EXT9 in suspect systems. Is that like ecstasy? I don't fucking know. I don't do drugs. Suspect remained in custody, and I also don't live in this universe. Suspect remained in custody until redacted before being released. Forensic evidence at the scene turns up inconclusive data to support suspect's claim. Blood splatter analysis concluded that while the blood cast-off pattern matches those of the fall, there was no evidence of a low to medium velocity impact spatter to match victim's wounds and the probable cause of death, but for head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. So she didn't die from falling down the stairs, she fell from being hit in the head. Is that what you're saying? Further investigation into the case are suspended until post-mortem evaluation and autopsy is concluded at redacted. Pending further evidence, Lieutenant Yan edited. Suspect is clear from prosecution, formal charges, or otherwise by order of attorney. Okay. Yeah, so what did that even say? Celebrating with boyfriend, fell down staircase, city laws, that's irrelevant. Okay. Boyfriend, head trauma. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the Dutchman now. Stairs? Where the fuck are the stairs at? Where the fuck are the stairs at? God damn it. Fell down the stairs. Didn't actually die from falling down the stairs. We'll do that soon enough. How's my inventory? Not as empty as I would want it to be. I'm gonna quick save it. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I have the fucking the noise too low because I turned the dialogue down to not have that stupid radio blaring its face. My bad. Options. Audio dialogue. I forget where this was. That one's at 3, that one's at 4. Probably there.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You at Serif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical's CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Serif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about her.
So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize it.
She works with the
No
Illuminati.
offense, but Serif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Young Tower. I've stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
They have the same system I do.
Tai Young
Don't tell her.
man! They're here!
Murdering everybody.
I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
I'm not giving you either my shotgun or my 10 mm. You can have this.
Alright, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
Lighting's kind of weird right there.
Would like to hear more of my
Alrighty. So I wasn't expecting that.
www.hikasweb.com. This is a live site.
Nuggets.
It doesn't have
Oh man, I wanted to go do side quests and shit. Fuck. God damn it.
deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the Augmentations.
Fucking die, stupid maggot. Candy bar, get in my belly.
trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance
Die in a fire. Oh man, how many of these fuckers are there? Probably like 20 fucking thousand. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. 350 ducats.
When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
Okay.
as soon as the installation.
If you would like to hear more of my
So how many of these? There's like so like there's a dude right there. There's fucking dozens of them. Fuck me.
This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. It doesn't.
Alright, more candy bars. They murdered all these people. What the hell, dude? Fuck. I want a candy bar. Put it in me now. Die in a fire. I could just get out of here. Like that's not my concern, right? Like it's not hard for me to just escape. But I don't need it. I don't need to eat the candy bar, right? There's nobody else on this level, I think. Maybe. I'm relying on there being nobody else in this level.
Ecosphere is in serious trouble,
Even though I
Eliza.
don't know if that's true or
And
not.
it's time that we as a species stepped
Okay,
up
so
to make
there's-
things better.
There's the second
Our best
floor
chance
below
of
me,
doing this is to modify
and then there's the
ocean
floor on the
temperatures.
ground. We're gonna take them all out because that's our religion. And I still am gonna do side quests. It's not like I'm like giving up on those.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Daryl, log on to www.
Maybe I can follow down this thing and get some more. How far does this go? This goes all the way down to it, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. Oh fuck. Well, perfect time to buy the jumpy legs, right? I'm perturbed right now. I'm frustrated, so I'm not gonna be. Maybe if I remember, I'll do it later, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Where are the stairs at?
My
Fucking
visit
lost
to Prague
again. God,
is related
the foils.
exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
So they're. I don't know. Yeah, I am here somewhere.
Our best chance of doing this is to modify ocean
Two guys, okay.
through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Daryl, but many people
Okay.
believe that your Arctic Ocean
I want eyes on that bastard!
Did you turn around?
When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
Hmm.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with
Die in a fire. And your boyfriend over here. I want him to die in a fire as well. You know, I figure why not, right? Why not eat the candy bars? I used to never use any of the consumables, and then I just end up with thousands. Not literally, but like, you know, I got like 60, 50 whatever of all the.
It's related exclusively
Shitty
to the
maggots.
project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea Project, the cooperative global initiative that aims
Okay.
at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in
So there's like a
trouble.
boss dude downstairs yelling.
And it's
a lot.
time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Okay. It just murdered a bunch of dudes, man. Like, what the hell?
Who's there?
Fuck me! Oh no.
Oh shit! He's here.
I've been Usenga. You've been you. If you like what you fucking saw, please like the video. If you hate what you saw, please dislike the fucking video. And if you want to see more, please subscribe.